everybody, my name is Caitlin and my research project is on aggregation within Buzzfeed and Huffington Post. So to start, I didn't know what aggregation was. So I looked it up and New Republic says that it is a milder form of scraping. So if you don't know what scraping was and you still don't know what aggregation was, I will explain it. Aggregation is basically articles and websites, media content such as Buzzfeed and Huffington Post will take articles that have already been researched and written up by journalists, and they will write a condensed version of the article, or they will make it into a video. So everybody's been on Facebook and seen these clips, these little videos where they take something that happened over a long span of time and they condense it into a 1 or 2 minute Facebook video so that it draws people in. Those are my favorite. They are very easy and they don't take much knowledge from you. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to search for it, they're just somehow always there. And a lot of people don't like that. And there are a lot of cons with aggregation. A lot of these researchers and journalists that have put in all this work and gained all this knowledge and written about it, they've spent countless hours. Now they're mad because bigger sites are going and taking their information. They spent all this time getting these sources and getting a good quote from a celebrity or whomever, and these big websites are using it and then they're providing a link. So co-founder of Huffington Post, Jonah Peretti, has said that they use aggregation as an intention of drawing more customers in, or more drawing a bigger audience for the researchers, the original journalists. So she's saying that it's a good thing, and that she's saying that it's a good thing because it's getting them a wider audience. And not only that, but they're using their platform. They have this platform that reaches a lot of people. These are global websites that reach people of all ages. They're all over Facebook, social media. You can see them on Snapchat, and you're able to view them very, very easily. And then they're citing the researchers. So they are saying that they have no bad intentions. They are trying to get more people. They're just trying to get their own audience and make it more of a widespread thing. And the issue with that is that BuzzFeed and Huffington Post are kind of known for leaning more left. So when they quote things and cite these researchers from websites and articles that were more right-leaning, then it kind of causes an issue because it spins the story around. So it's not that it's fake news, it's just that it's portrayed a little differently, and that's how the media sucks you in. So some of the pros of aggregation is that it's easily accessible. It's right there. You're on social media. You don't have to search for it, and it kind of gets people thinking. For me personally, I know with a lot of the politics, those videos, I didn't use them as credible sources because I know that they're not the most credible sites, but they gained my attention. When they say things about the politicians, then I'm like, okay, did this really happen? Let me go research it. And then you have me going and trying to get more educated upon the topic, because I'm seeing all these different views online, and it makes me wonder, what view do I have? But as we all know, most people don't go and do their research. They just take in this information as it comes to them, and that's their new viewpoint. So a big con with that is that you're not really getting the full story, because BuzzFeed and Huffington Post and other sites like that aren't doing all the research themselves. There's not a lot of room for creative and individual thought. It's not really hard to summarize something. It's basically like what I'm doing right now. I went and did all this research, and I have all these sites and all these sources that I can give credit to, but you wouldn't come to me to give you more knowledge on something, but maybe you would. It's kind of your opinion. Do you think that I am portraying the subject correctly, or do you think that you should go and do your own research? So personally, I think yes, it does gain your attention, it draws you in, and you do want to go do your own research. But for a lot of people, this society has gotten lazier. If anything is over 2 minutes, they lose interest. Definitely, I do that. I don't want to go watch a long video. I just want to go and read the summaries and the highlights of it. So I think that aggregation is a good thing. It is easy. It's something that doesn't require a lot of my time. I have very little time to sit around and start researching things in the media and in the world. So when they have these posts that are only a couple minutes long, or it's only a couple paragraphs, then it gives me all the information that I want right there. And I do know that if I want to go back later and do more research on it, I can, because it is cited and it is giving credit to the original researcher. But I know that if I were putting in countless hours getting these quotes from celebrities and politicians and being able to do all this research on my own, and then BuzzFeed went and spun it on a different, took a different angle to my approach, that would make me very angry. And that's kind of what happened in 2008 with the Huffington Post. People were saying that they stole their information, but that's, in my opinion, not the case, because they are giving sources. So it's kind of a catch-22. These sites are giving the credit, but a lot of people think aggregation is just a spin-off of plagiarism. So it's really up to you, but in my opinion, no, I don't think it is plagiarism. I do think that in a world where everything is condensed and we all want it quick, easy, fast, and we don't really care about how reliable it is, I think aggregation is just the outcome that we have given ourselves.